Okay, well, we're starting. So, ooh, end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let's see if I can.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee.
Hold on. Whoops. Oh no.
His job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed
New
buttons
streamer
on
who
the
it is.
keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his
I
desk.
gotta swap my thingy. It's a little too loud. Orders came and went. So I remember I played this game. I don't remember how long ago, but it was really long ago. So I know the general gist of it, but at the same time, can I do anything here? But at the same time, I don't remember. I didn't do any of the extra stuff.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I
Stanley
don't know.
decided to go
What
to
could
the
it
meeting
mean?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
To the meeting room.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Says you.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can't see anything outside. Can't zoom in or nothing, huh? You crouch? Ooh, you can. Oh, wrong button. Eh. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would do something. Ooh. Can I pick up a chair? Can't do nothing. I know this game is trippy. I know what it does to me. What it does to you. 417. 28. Oh. Something right there, but I don't think I can go in there. Stupid game.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I just follow what he wants me to do for now. 13. 12. Empty. 11. Hello?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip Franz. Oh no. What happened to Franz? RIP to a real one. Meeting room. IT department. We're broke Wednesday. Oh. Financial panic meeting. Boss's inspection. Group number. 8 bird. Group planning. What's cabal planning? What's cabal mean? Weekly targets. Marketing days. Yeah. I like we're broke Wednesdays. That's my life. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Reflect? Yeah, reflect. Not cost efficient. What is that? Standard 40 wide. Standardize graphs. Syndraise papers. Is that what it is? No. Hire somebody to synergize. Oh, it's synergize. Oh god, I can't read. This is embarrassing. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the target on the topic of erased. Oh no, we're too efficient. Fire the guy who made us efficient. Any graphs? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Stock market is somewhere in here. Somewhere here. Telephone dictionary? Directory, oops. Oh. Number of slides on this slide. Slides? Charts and slides, and then charts. Wow. How productive. Do I not have a shadow? Nope. Market report. Charts, numbers. Oh, okay. Rate of increase. Okay, you know what? We're good. Wait. No more graphs, please. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and something. Find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict unless you're the kind of person who... Okay. Wow, success. A boat. Pollution. That's not good. Less air. Oh no. Comatose? Oh no. Since we're not getting fired, talk less. Don't get fired. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of a promotion. Uh-oh. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Yeah. Makes sense. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Cool. To do. Synergize. Core value expenditures. Monopolize. Monetize. Free to play. Oh no. They have mobile gaming on here. They have gacha systems. A lot of percent. Teenagers. Size of demographic. Spare space between the teenagers. Huh? Bi-quarterly post review. We need something reviews. I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Work harder. Hard worker. Cool. Give me the one with more slides. Okay. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But give me a choice. There's gotta be something.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I can't jump.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing squats. Strength in my butt cheeks.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Now we're good.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Cool. There's a little secret.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
What
the
the
broom
fuck?
closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh no, I'm gonna be judged. No, I'll just tell him that I was doing
Stanley
squats.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
That's
probably only
fucked up.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Bro.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That's messed up. I don't want to be in here anymore.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Huh?
And in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Oh no.
He or she
Oh.
has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. Room closet ending is best ending. I hope so. You know, when I click my mouse, it does that sound like when you're tapping on the keyboard. So I feel like I am in my desk. Did I get the broom closet ending? Did I win? Oh. Yellow. Go back to do my squats. The broom closet. But there's only one broom in here. That's it for the closet ending? Damn. If only I could take the broom with me. Give me closet. Or give me broom. Broom. Okay.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Huh? Get back in there.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Hell yeah. Closet is the best closet to be in. Let's see if it says anything. Okay, bye. Bye, broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Why is there a cardboard here? I thought that was a guy. Hello.
But
Ooh, a
Stanley
garage.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh no.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for
Oh no.
no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
No, please.
For example, why couldn't he
Not
see
like
his
this.
feet when he looked down?
Oh no.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Oh no.
I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his
Wait,
job.
why is there a car
He wasn't
here?
crazy after all. And he
Is
thought
that
to
a-
himself,
is
I
the way
suppose
out?
I'll wake up soon. I'll
Okay,
have to go back
think
to
so.
my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Let me back on the floor.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield,
Oh
and
no.
it too appeared. It
Oh
was
no.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found
Oh
it
no.
particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a
Printer.
voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Was that always
And
there?
while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
This ain't good.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh no.
and he invited himself to wake
No.
up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
If
Let
only it
me
were that
continue
easy.
pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh. Well, we're back
Stanley
at it.
began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone
Why are
tell me
these
I
getting
am
red?
real. I must be real.
This
I
can't be
must
good.
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Huh.
This
That's
is
cool.
the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place
Oh
of
no.
work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. Cool, I guess. Alright, it's me again. Let's see. I thought it was a little... I think it was a little loud when he was screaming. I don't know. It might just be me, though. Let's see there. That should be fine. Back. Well, I went crazy, I guess. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh. Phone's being rang. We're here.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled
Oh,
either
is it?
by you or
Hold on. Just a bit. Okay, compared to when he was screaming, how did that sound? Because I feel like it sounded just as much, like just as loud as me. Maybe I'll just leave it right here. Sound quality. Ooh. Oh. Oh, was it? Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. He's fine.
Person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Huh. So was I supposed to delete that? How did I get up there? Ooh. Ooh. Stanley parkour. Come on. The climb, right? I guess not. What does that say? It says hard to read. Go back up there? No way. Come on. Parkour, Stanley. I believe in you. Ugh. How did I get up there? Oh no. The event has... What's it called? Oh! Well, I'm up here now. Look to the window. Oh, I can. Whoa, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Oh.
Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Well, maybe I was supposed to press yes. Oh, the window. I guess I could just sit here. Some more squats. He does bring up an interesting proposition. I could go back to the beginning and quote unquote break the game and then come back and press yes and see what would happen. But I don't think anything would happen. There's only one way to find out, right? See, right here I could press something. Over here, not so much. It's trying to break the game again. See if anything happens. Nope. Okay. Well, I wonder if I could hop up there. Well, I guess you gotta begin again, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Now,
did
does
it
that mean
mean?
that right here? Oh yeah, you
Stanley
can, right?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Had to pick one of the options. I did. I kept clicking on the no and the yes. Oh, I'm stuck now. Oh, here I am. Oh. Eh. Yeah, running start. Running start. Oh. There we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he
And
heard
now
this
we
narration
wait.
and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Yes,
He then
very
praised the
genius
game for its
design,
insightful
narrator.
and witty
Thank you very
commentary
much.
into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Time to say yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
What do you mean? Elevator music?
There once was a man named Stanley,
Oh no.
who people considered so manly. But
Ooh.
the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Wait a minute.
And if
You
you
just
are
said
not
parable.
strong,
That's the
and
title of the
keep playing
game.
along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Is this gonna be in a loop? I hope not. How many loops do I gotta go through? I wonder. Let's see. If I am here, turn around this way. I'm looking at my feet. Look up. Feet. Okay. If I. This technically is the front. I hope. Yeah, because I'm clicking, but the sound of the keyboard isn't happening. Well. Yeah, it is gonna be a loop. Oh no. Having fun? I'm kinda going crazy. Oh no. I mean, it's not a bad song, you know. If it was like, let's see, what's something I don't like? If it was lo-fi, I'd get out of here like in 2 seconds. I could technically just restart the game, but I feel like if I just keep going, something's gonna happen. This game is like that, man. Oh, He's getting tired. Guess what I thought? Stop playing you. I'm only looking at the window because that's my only sense of direction of where I am at the room. I'm just gonna sit here in complete silence then. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. I'll make it 100% circle. Come on. Okay. I do it like this. Yeah. Oh, I did it. Okay. Gotta restart. Yeah, I kind of assumed that. I was just messing around. Maybe there's an off chance that something would happen. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Begin the game again. We're gonna be back at it. Stanley, normal guy. Yeah. Restarting game. Hello.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by
Hi.
you or person in your place of work.
I could go over there. Username access. Ooh. Oh. I turned it off. Awaiting input. Oh. Oh. Maybe there's input on other computers. What about over here? Turn that off, I guess. Gotta turn off all the computers to save power. Maybe there's more over here. Yes. Turn that off. Oh, a printer. Okay. I guess you can't climb up those. What else could it be? Control, Alt, Shift, Enter, Mute, numbers. Whoops. That's not it. Okay. I'll figure you out some other time. Ooh, what's that say? I hate Mondays. Yeah, I guess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Speed run.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Computer.
just to admire it.
I will turn you off.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, drinking drinking it all in. Ooh, look at that.
Yes. really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Paintings? Oh yeah. There is leaf with water.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
Water.
and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone
Coffee
left.
nut. What is that? Adios. Bonjour. Senor. Coffee.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
125. That's expensive. I want to buy that. But then again, I'm just kind of cheap like that. Unless something is $1, like for one item, like about the size of a drink or something. If it's not $1, I'm probably not gonna get it. And if it's water for $1, it's gotta be a big thing of water. Because those things are just, it's just tap water, man. They're just trying to scam you. I wonder if it changes. Like if the minute actually goes by. It moved. I think it moved. It is moving. Look, it's gonna meet 6. Oh. Oh, look at it go. Wait, am I just imagining things out? I don't think it's moving. I think I'm going crazy. No, it's getting closer. I think. I hope. I see it inching closer. It's moving. It's going. That's a busted up clock because I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Let's see, if each one is 5, right? It's supposed to be moving when the little one hits 12. But it's inching ever closer. Is that how it's supposed to be? Like it inches closer to the number. And then okay, so right now technically let's say we're at, let's see, that's 1 to 6, that's 30. We're at 29-ish. So maybe once the big finger or the red finger hits the 12, that's gonna be 30. Oh, look at it go. Oh, I guess not. I guess it's not direct. Matt's never seen a proper clock before. Oh, I seen them. I know how they work. Look, it's at a 30, but it's not at the very top. Oh, this game is busted. Broken game, 0 out of 10.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Amazing room it was. Amazing clock, too.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All I do is push buttons, man. Never had much of a choice.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
this
convinced
guy?
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Sure.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell you, you know.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, fine, you win. Psych.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley
Oh, look, the blue door.
through the red. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't
I
let
dropped
me
something in my room.
stop you.
Oh well. Let's hope it's not water. Am I right, guys?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I
Do
could
not
go
think I put a lot of time into that.
Over
because
there,
I
too.
did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Ceiling light. Cool. Wait a minute. It wants me to go there. Fuck you, dude. Oh. Hello.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Wow, look at that. Look at all the doors open. Crazy stuff, man. Look at that. Ooh. Did you know 20% of the players skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose. Oh, the blue door. Wow, look at that. How long it takes you to get the correct door? Wow. I am very far down. Wow. Is that minutes? That's hours. I haven't even been playing that long. When I ask some friends, oh, you are ranked the last person. A dead rat. Oh, wow. Look at that. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Wow. Stanley 427. Good old Neil. Oh, is that Neil Gaiman? That's a lot of pictures of the same pictures flying through. Mussolini? Oh, man. This one loops around, right? So what about, where did this one go? I assume to the same spot. Oh, yeah.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Okay.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I didn't say yes. Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation
this thing
and
scared me,
tedium
man.
of
I thought it was a
endlessly
guy.
confronting the demands of family life.
It's a plant.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Are
Be
you
sure to keep notes
serious?
on your
4
experience.
hours? I ain't doing that shit, dude. I only got 2 hours to spare.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I ain't got time,
Because if
man.
it's
Simple
the
as
latter,
that.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since
I
my
should
game
play
was
for
so
4
awful,
hours. There's an ending
why
to
don't we
it.
play someone else's
Yeah, I
game,
know.
just
I've
to
heard
ease the
about it,
pain?
but I'm not doing that for 4 hours. I gotta go to sleep.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, another one.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Minecraft.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
He
Will
extends it
ever
after
be
the
enough?
4-hour mark? No
Well, I'll
way.
say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Wow,
This
look at that.
will go here, no, here, and then. Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Well, if you say so. Hold on, though. I feel, because I could, this little piece, I feel like I could go through here, but, okay. I am now entering your house, if I can. I can't fit. Oh.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Mining, you say? Wow, this guy knows how to play Minecraft. I was playing RL Craft with my brother earlier. It was scary. Everything tried to kill me. Actually, we died multiple times.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. Up, keep going down, I guess.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay, new game. Oh.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Woo!
You
Hell
trapped in a
yeah!
glass box with no way out, listening to me talk.
Hell yeah,
it's
baby! I love this game.
inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
No, come back, please. Oh yeah, radio. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Critical thinking, wow.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No,
I
please.
really don't care much to see you stumble through.
Oh. Oh no. I take my radio. What if I could pick these up? Yeah, no. Radio time. Filing cabinets. I would go here. Okay. Ah! Yeah. I feel like if I remember the layout of the map, I should be able to mess with it? Maybe? It's over there. That's nothing there. I fell. No, my radio. Hmm? Guess I'm just gonna wander now. Oh. Hello? Hello? Hello. Oh, it's the door. Whew! That thing spooks me, man. There's a time limit. Oh no. Open all doors. $4.23. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. $4.27. Hey, look where I am. It's like a mirror. Wait, no, not a mirror. I think that's the security room. How to get there? This is all low quality stuff. Oh,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
hmm? The end is never the end. Oh. Oh. I feel like I could do something with that. But I can't.
All of his co-workers
Wait
were
a minute.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley
different
decided
room.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, is it? Bro, what? This isn't real. Oh! Ooh! Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Wow! Console. Bark? Bark, you say? Ooh. Console, come on, console. Fuck.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
The bark.
Nor did it advance the
What if I
story
slash
in
bark?
any way.
Do I just press bark? Nope, that doesn't work. Let me in the console, please. Right when I said I should do something with the console, right? And you said this is rare? The whiteboard ending? That's crazy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it said bark, right? Let me double check just in case. Bark. Lowercase b and then arc or J bark. Bark or J bark. Okay, cool. I'm gonna erase something up there. That's cool.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will amuse this man.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Speed run.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Speed
decided
run.
to go
Oh.
up to his boss's office. Oh no!
Speed
oh, no,
run.
No, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Hell yeah. I love this closet. You know, it says there's not much to do, but there's a lot of stuff you could do here. I'm doing squats. That broom over there looks, you know, kind of thick though. What's in here? Nothing. So, you come here often? I assume you do since you're a broom, and this is a broom closet. So, I don't come here often. I'm new here. Oh, what's that? Huh? Oh, you like men like me? Well, I like brooms like you. Okay, then didn't work. I think I'm done here. That was a nice one shot. Hold on. I'm back, baby. Oh, that looked weird. That's a weird glitch. Okay. Bye-bye.
Coming
I feel
to a
like I just go
staircase,
crazy if I go
Stanley
down there.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
To the boss man. Oh, snap. Yo, the boss works here? The executive bathroom. Damn it. I need to take one. Damn, they got some nice stuff up here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
Ooh.
guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, I don't know that. Wait, now I have a cursor? I guess it's just because I'm near here. Yeah, it's because I'm near there.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yeah, I don't know how I would know that. I'm just gonna sit here. Have a pretend meeting with myself.
2845.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be like the bodyguard. The guy that's, you know how there's like the mafia? Ooh, look at that. That's the thing of the, that's the icon of the game.
Forgot, but
Anyways.
it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
Bye. Hello. It is me. Oh, Brian, also, I think I set up my channel points. I don't know if it works though. I have to like open my stream. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, I thought I could. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wow, you don't say. Oh. Chotomate. Let me check myself. What's in here? What's in there? Huh. Oh well, I can't check myself, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe I'll check. Maybe check something else. Hey. Ah, you don't see channel points at the moment? Oh, that sucks. I thought I set it up. I was messing with it. Let me see. It's like under loyalty settings, right? Like loyalty. Rename it maybe. Every 10 minutes. Yada yada yada. Oh well. Put that away. Oh, I thought that was stairs for a minute. It tripped me out.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Okay. Ooh. Mind control facility. Very cool. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Control. Escape. Speedrun.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
The strength to find out, sure, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Button?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Oh,
true
whoa.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Fired.
His own
Oh,
life
no.
in someone else's control?
Also fired.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe. Ooh, light.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
control
with
status
emotions.
offline.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Look at all these buttons. Home time, work time. Thought I saw a dog for a minute. Power facility. 5. Ooh, buttons. Big button. Wait, these are small numbers. 10. Weird number. Weird sign, I mean. What does that say? I can't see. 19, maybe? On the cup. Oh, they're over here. 1. No. 2. Also no. Oh, up there. Look at these buttons. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Oop. This fear facility reminds me of the ending in Outlast, where that weird guy's chasing you. Can I go in here? What even is this? Oh well.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After
No.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Maybe?
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, no.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your
2
story
minutes.
now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
What's this?
What a shame we have so little time
Whoa.
left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the
Press any
bomb
key to
goes
send power
off.
surge.
But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk
3.
about you, about me, where we're
Where's 3 at?
going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's
I know
that?
where 1, 2,
You'd like to know where
4,
your
and 5
co-workers
is.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Oh, there it is.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Or
Sometimes
blue-green.
when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version
is
of
this right
events
here?
has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put
What
some
the?
extra time on the clock.
Blue button.
Why not? These
Oh,
are precious
so I gotta find-
additional
oh, yellow
seconds,
button, I mean.
Stanley. Time doesn't
I gotta
grow
find
on
all the
trees.
buttons. It's not.
Oh dear me, what's
That
the
work?
matter, Stanley?
No.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this
I mean, it
place
was
is?
already open, right? I just chose not to go in there.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm
Reads her
going
password.
to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big
427.
boom and
Oh, that's me.
no ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
can't
life
see nothing,
from the
man.
moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh. Hmm. Well, I'm here now. Let's see here. What was it, bark? It's that one? No? You play that route so many times? With the one with the buttons? Like at the very end? Because I saw a door that was open. I just chose not to go there. I chose to mess around with the buttons. Let's see. Is it just... How do I activate the console? Is there not a way? You can't go through the door? No way. So it's just like a fluke? It just closes on its own? Oh, maybe I just didn't pay attention.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained
Massive
for that.
teaser? Oh,
No.
damn.
This
That
couldn't
sucks.
go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Makes you
Soon,
think there's alternative
very
routes or
soon
ways
now,
to escape,
this
but
will
you
end.
can't.
He
Oh.
will be spoken to. He will be told
So just
what
one
to
big
do.
old middle finger.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, man. How do I mess with this console? Do I have to, like, click the individual buttons? Or is it another console? I feel like it's this console. But I can't activate it. I don't know if I muted myself mid-sentence. Console. Maybe resume game. No, it's not. I assume it's gonna take me back to the same thing. In that case, what console is it talking about? Find the other lit up consoles first throughout your playthroughs. Lit up consoles? What? Like these? Or the ones where like awaiting input? I think it's the one
Stanley
that's
decided
awaiting
to go
input,
to
right?
the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Turn that off.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
So I already pressed 1.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beaut, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, did I already go this way? No. Yes. Yes.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. See ya.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Well.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Oh look! There's another one. Sick.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime.
Speed run.
A work of art.
Speed
But
run.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
just
your
cargo
enemy,
lift.
really, I'm
Nice.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
What are you talking about?
She's been waiting.
Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Disappointer. Oh no. Oh. Hello. This better not be another scam caller trying to take my money.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh.
You making bread?
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I can't move though. Oh, now I can.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Damn you. Hello, wife. It is me, Stanley.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh no. Good morning, employee 427. Press I on your keyboard. Oh, I can't move. Hello, wife. I.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button
Go back
that
to
he
the root
pushes
and don't
is
answer
a
the phone.
reminder of
Oh,
the
nice.
inconsequential nature
I probably will
of
do
his
that. See what happens.
existence.
Please press 8. Oh, over here I bet.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
You know, he's not wrong. I did choose to do this.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press Y to watch TV. Oh, let's watch some TV. Can't sit down though, can I? Bro, what kind of seat is this? He has like a desk here.
And so he
Roommate.
began
Oh.
to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press N to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wait, she ain't got no oven. There's no bread, man. The bread was a lie.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Oh.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Too hard to tell your kids a story. Wait, I don't have kids though. Do I?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
That's kind of interesting. That's kind of what I do sometimes. Just think up of a story, and then just kind of go with it. Just make stuff up, and then come back to it. Usually when I go to sleep. Press E to tell your wife you love her. The broom's not here though.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In
My
reality,
console.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press P to go to sleep. What happened to the bed?
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press P to be at work in the morning.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press Q to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I
Yeah.
tried again.
Please
and
die.
Stanley pushed
Oh
a
no.
button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. Well, guess I died. What a time to be alive.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Wait, I feel like this isn't the end of that one route. Because I never really hear him say that. Something about weather. Whether or not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Speed run.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, speed run. Oh, my
Standing
speed
now
run.
in this incredible
It's
room,
ruined.
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Sure. No.
Stanley was so bad at following
Blueprints.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Cool, cool, very cool. Whoops.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Nah, I'm
if
good.
you can truly place your faith in another,
I'm gonna curl up here in the
then
fetal
pick up
position.
the phone.
What if I gotta plug it? Unplug
As
it.
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh no.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Wow. That was your first ending?
It's the
Nice.
best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
It's even kind of weird.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
What did he say?
is the best part to a healthy decision-making
My goodness,
process.
it's 4:30?
Most medical professionals
Something
recommend
about
making
crack?
at least
What?
8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Wow.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has
No,
begun
please
to
stop. No more
deteriorate
charts.
as a result
I'm
of
begging you,
narrative
please stop.
contradiction. But not
Danger
to worry.
everywhere.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Oh,
and
man,
see
there's
what
danger
the correct
everywhere.
thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Have you done the treasure seeking event in Genshin? I've done pieces of it, like not all of it. Like I think I think I need a few more. It ends in a few days. Oh. I'll probably do it tomorrow in the morning. Let's see here. So was the phone gonna be ringing like non-stop? until I unplugged it, or was that a separate little ending, like where it just rings and then he's like, "Oh, ending." Oh, we're here. Oh, I scussed up.
Now that we know your choices
Oh,
are meaningful,
I can't.
we can't have you jumping
No.
off the platform and dying.
Please.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
You get a
That
pet
story would make no sense
sea
at all.
hill?
We just need to get you home as soon as
Oh.
possible.
My brother
before
told me
the
about
narrative
the
contradiction gets any worse.
the pet,
Unfortunately,
but
it seems this place
yeah, I'm
is
working
not
on it,
well
I guess.
equipped to deal with reality.
Oh, I can't get out. Come on, man. I want to die, right? Sealy? Oh. Okay, Sealy. Knock, knock. Can't get out. Oh no. Guess we're going back. Oh, okay. The blue ghost things that follow you around and to find chests. Oh, those things? I mean,
Almost there.
I guess,
You'll
right?
take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
so it's that thing that we just kind of have already. We
Now
just gotta
remember,
keep it.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The left, yes, of course.
No! Why did you do that?
Oops.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
The game's being broken. You make one of them your pet if you finish the event? Oh yeah. I wonder. This has all the paintings in here. Or 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. I wouldn't mind that little guy as a pet.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
You're
For what?
everywhere.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it
Maybe
better
this
to
way.
shut the game
That's-
down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, blue lights. The treasure's a bit time consuming. Yeah, I was doing I did 2 of them earlier in the morning. And it was time consuming trying to find all the little bits and pieces.
Up. I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to
Yeah, I'm
see?
laughing.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so
Wow, no
perfect.
way.
I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh, there he goes.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Cool.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I wonder, is this gonna be the same loop, or you know what I mean?
No! Why did you do that?
Uh-oh.
Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, this door's broken.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I sit
I'm
here.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just sit here, patiently waiting for nothing to happen. It's a crazy game. Makes you want to see what's happening in all the routes. Ooh. What does that say? Recommendations from the overnight committee. Recommendations. And then short history of the something Poland and can't read that. Too tiny. Recommendations again. Too tiny again. Ah, okay. Well, third time's the charm.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
be like
and
purgatory.
always putting the story
My
first.
ear.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ooh, this way we go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Okay, I think that's the end of that.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, that one forces you open. I've given in. I was not strong enough.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Speed run.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh. No. No. The broom closet, no. How could this be? My broom is in there. Damn it. How could he have known?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
How
office.
could he have known? Wait, it's not the executive bathroom anymore. Oh, that's some crazy stuff. Knock knock.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Please
Shocked,
speak
unraveled, Stanley
clearly
wondered
to
in
the
disbelief who
receiver.
orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability,
What does that
he
say?
knew the passcode.
I
He
am
had
the
seen it
most
on his boss's
expensive
computer
boss.
just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Do you really have to speak it? I wonder if it picks it up. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Does it work? Hello? Knock knock.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you,
what in the world is
then
that?
why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have
That's a
done
panda.
whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did
Oh,
you come this
no.
way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh,
he
no.
went to the door on his left.
Stanley, don't do it.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
end.
need you to
Wow.
walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Wow,
Whatever
look at
choice
that.
you make is just fine. They're both
That's the
correct. You
credits.
cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Poor guy, man.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Wow. Look at that. That's the ending of that, I assume. Oh. Hey, hey. Oh, shit.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Boop-a-doop, boop-boop-a-doop.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He
That's a
never
new
functioned
screen.
well by himself, and
The end is
constantly
never the
needed
end,
support and
never the
guidance
end,
from
it's never
others.
the end.
So the thought of
Cool.
total solitude was terrifying to him. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I think I broke the game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
What if I keep going this way and then it
was
goes
not
the door
correct
over
way to
there,
the
you know what I
meeting
mean?
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt
Speed run.
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but
Speed run.
eager to get back to business. Stanley
probably
took
gonna be the last
first
one.
open door on his left.
The last route, because
And
I'm
so
getting
he
kind of
detoured
tired.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Only one choice.
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
it's to the right.
fuck.
My mistake. No,
God damn it.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Oh,
It's
no.
clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Towards the truck.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Don't look.
we just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about,
a
rather than
427,
waste
right?
my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, so close. Did it actually restart? It's kind of crazy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Stanley
he
sat
had
down.
simply missed a
Oh.
memo.
If only. You have a limited choices in this thing. Oh shit, I did say that one was the last one, huh? Ah, one more. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
What? No.
Huh?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should
I
be...
guess we're still in.
Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
I don't move anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Wow, let's find it. I guess. Oh, it's like a maze. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. I know this feeling. Oh, we're back here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, damn it. Ugh. A text-to-speech engine with a few characters and
All
the
of his
narrator.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
I
decided to
get
go
it.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
is it online or is it like on here? Oh, it's online? Okay. Oh shit. Ooh, it opened. Thank God. Wait, can I just close doors? I can. It looks like a mirror, so... No, it didn't close. I thought it would. I don't know why. I never knew you could close these doors. Close them behind me, right? Well, now they don't close behind me, so I have to do it myself. Or just not
Okay,
do
yep, it's
it.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Go back? You have to say because that's their policies. 15 AI. Oh, there's 15 different voices, you mean? Oh, that's built. I never noticed that. Maybe this way. Maybe this way. Maybe other way.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Hmm? Yeah, this is just...
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
No.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Going up. Okay. Okay.
Now this...
Okay.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Oh, no.
You win!
Oh,
Congratulations!
wow, yay.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Waiting for the Ultra Deluxe? Ultra Deluxe of what?
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Where did the door
Okay?
go?
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Wait, what does that have then?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Wow, follow the line. Still doesn't close along with me. DLC expansion? Oh, might have been a joke? What makes you say that?
No,
Oh.
I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, I was not following the line. Oh, over there, okay. Ooh, solitaire. Oh, I can't go over there. Why? I wanna play. Man, when I said last one, this is going for a while.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Or?
Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, fuck. Maybe it just goes... No, I'll make it stop, please. I don't like this. I don't like this song. Maybe if I follow the music, or not the music, oh god. Yeah, if I follow the line, it'll stop the music. Oh, it's a little loud for me. Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, that's solitaire right there. Oh man. I need to have extensions to turn down the music or turn down the volume. I don't know how though. Yeah, I'm working on it. Following the line. Ooh, sideways. Look at that. Crazy. Oh man, look at that. Big old question mark. Ooh. Man, this guy was having fun making this. Ooh, any minute now. Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances. Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, I'm stuck. No.
Wait,
Oh, man.
cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Oh, thank God it's over. Fern? This fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
No
sure
way.
you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
Fern. Nice. Fern. Fern. Okay, nice fern. Green as leaves. As...
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Oh, I guess we're going this way.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Now the line doesn't know where it's going. Where it's going. Ooh.
Oh, no.
We're here
not
again.
Line,
Now
how
I can find
could you have
Stanley's
done this
number.
to us?
Or
And after we trusted you,
27,
after everything we've been through,
26, 27. There I am.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, I didn't even let me see. Adventure line. One more time.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something
This is a
exciting,
long route.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, if you say so.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story.
Oh,
well,
no.
it could be anything.
No.
What do you want our story
Not like
to
this.
be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Ooh, the line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
That line's trying to tell me something. It broke in, trying to, I don't know, trying to come up with a story, I guess. Oh, there it goes.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the
do this.
counter-inverted reverse door's
Going in
origin.
circles.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since
that.
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
getting kinda
Our
dizzy.
destiny awaits.
To the right one, wow. The confusing ending, oh.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what,
Jeez,
eight
restarts.
times?
6th restart, 8th
That's
restart.
really how all this goes? It's all determined?
There's a plant.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Oh, been playing for that long?
Well,
Wow.
who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
Both
like
doors
this.
end up in the same
I
place.
won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay, guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I feel like we're not done. We're never done.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
The
Perhaps
schedule.
he had simply missed a memo.
That's not it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand,
Oh, wait a minute.
majestic, perhaps too majestic. But eager to get back to business,
yeah.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
did that.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ah, of course.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I guess that's it
Feeling
for the
a wave
confusing
of
ending.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go
No.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
The
answer
room
there.
closet, why?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is there a bathroom? Yes. I guess that's that for that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
Wait,
pulling
that's
books
new.
off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried
Another one.
below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
no.
with some calming new age music.
What did I say about lo-fi? I guess. Okay, fine.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Damn
open
this game.
passageway.
This game is addicting. Did I do it? Did I win?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, thank you.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Huh. Well, that'd be a good place to
The
end it on,
door
right?
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm contemplating.
At this point,
Oh.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Like, the longer the wait is, the longer you have to contemplate your death. Huh. Get that? Oh, my legs. Hello. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Damn, can't press that button. Crouch. They don't be able to find me here.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Huh?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was
That worked.
obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Hey.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
The Office.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was
You love
already
this room.
dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, look at that. Oh, this just explains everything, huh? Blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the map. Yep. Yep. Seems like a map. Corridor. Listing of this core opening section was important to get right. This corridor has to be moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Oh, okay. And then just the two doors, right? Yeah, two doors. Set of two doors open. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. What does that say? Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. What do you mean contradiction? Ooh, the filing cabinets with nothing in them. Oh, neat. And then just the paintings, right? Nature paintings. I know that one. Where's water? There's water. Stanley's computer. Can't do nothing with it. This is like the dev room. Kind of like a little mini museum for them. The office. 2, 3, and all different like floors and stuff, right? It's just a desk. Okay. Oh, the credits. Oh, there he is. Kevin. Office computers. Turn that off. Solitaire. And then that's it. Oh, what's over here? Oh, button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke with a synthesized tone. A keyboard stroke. Yeah, I hear the clickety clacks. Well, that's interesting. What's over here? Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Oh, with like nothing in it. Nice. 4, 3, 1. Ah, the printer. The office again. It's just a big old museum. What the? The war zone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, okay. Look at that alien base. That's how it looked like. Cool. This is inside the alien base. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Cool. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was the clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. HD remix is to lose. Larger, larger words. If someone could just get rid of the text, maybe then I could see what the game was about. Oh, okay. A question brought. Oh, what is this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. So people just emailed them. Fitness broker. Very rewarding. These will be sent if you're interested. Will the game feature capybaras? Okay. One more. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Hmm? Okay. The lounge. An early version of the lounge. Oh, cool. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Isn't that kind of what I did, though? Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Oh, so like that. Okay. Cargo lift, the second version, is functionally the same as what's in this final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because that one does kind of look a little weird. Meeting room. Number 1 option. First choice. Obey, disobey, staircase. Hold on. One doorway, no maintenance to the lounge. Oh yeah, the behind the scenes. Yeah. There's a vent? What? 2 options. First choice. Disobey, lounge. And that. This is like stuff they would have done. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version. We won that one out. Okay. You can interact with some of this stuff. I wonder with what. I mean, I turned off the computers, but that's it. Oh, some spoilers ahead? Oh, maybe I shouldn't mess around with this, huh? Because I still don't know what's going on. Zending model. Game's not paused. Escape menu. And then when the player restarted from the escape menu. Huh. Oh, no way. You could go up or down. Oh. Oh, we're here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. how they both wish to be free.
Well, guess turning it off. Or it turned off
Can
by
you
itself.
see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two.
Oh, no.
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Oh well. Is that it? Did I win? Oh yeah. I did win. Escape. Well, that's the end of that. Alright. I was playing for I think for like a whole hour more than I expected to. Oh, one more for you. Alright. Throw me the what's it called? The proposition. Stay in the room you start off with. I think that's what I did, right? I closed the door, I think. Because I think I closed it, and then it just kind of... Or maybe I don't close it. Just hang out here. Mm-hmm. Hate Mondays, very cool. Ah. How long do you think it'll take? Just chilling. Not long? Okay, that's good. In the meantime, I'm kind of looking how to set up the channel points. Because I thought I set it up already. I mean, I think it's on my... like one of the panels, but... I don't know. Oh, wait a minute.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Oh yeah, it says Twitch affiliates and partners. Oh, okay. Eh. I don't even know what that means exactly. I just kind of know that they're like, I don't know, verified or something. Oh, they make money from Twitch. Oh, okay. So, so I'd have to set that up, huh? I don't know if I want to set that up though. Nah, maybe a few, what's it called? Maybe in a few months I'll change my mind. So anything gonna happen in the game? I don't know. I did the ending where you close the door. I did it accidentally, and then it just kind of, yeah. But the one we just stay there, I don't know. Well, all that he said was that Stanley didn't want to move because it's part of the game, and that it was like to not die, and he's doing great so far, something like that. Oh, that's the ending. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna do a chance.
All of
Maybe.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'll
Stanley
find the
decided to
console.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The input. Oh, there's no input.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Okay.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna end it there though. I'm getting tired, man. I've been going for a whole hour longer than I thought it was. I thought I had more time though. Oh well. Let's see. Back menu. Alrighty then.